Hello guys. Okay, let's try this again. Hopefully the notification has been sent out to the subscribers now. We'll have to see if people end up showing up or not. But yeah, we are gonna continue on this one. So this is the Simpsons movie. This is how far we got. And right now I'm talking to myself because I see currently no viewers at all. But yeah. Okay. I'll use this opportunity to just drink something until hopefully people shows up. Time will tell, I guess. Oh. Everything is on. Okay, I'll continue scrolling and we'll see what happens. Let's do this. Whew, okay. If anyone have any questions, I mean, like, we're 13 people looking at this, so I might as well answer some questions, right? Or maybe we should go old school. We have an intimate stream, yeah. That's what we have. It's the up close and personal stream, I guess. Nanny! Woohoo! Oh, that's what's wrong. I haven't said nanny today. It's a lot of work with that donut, but yeah. I'm loving this picture. I think it's gonna turn out great. But it's definitely one hell of a workout, this one. Oh, that cool, man. Hey, thanks. What kind of blades are you using? I'm using these. So these are the Proxon normal tooth number 5. It's my favorite blades. Nothing fancy. I wish they could, maybe I need to ask them if they wanna like sponsor me, because I keep talking about them a lot actually. Is that thing based? Oh, I didn't something. Is that thing basically a fancy jigsaw? Well, it's almost like a sewing machine for wood, basically. Yeah. I totally forgot what I was doing. This one. Looks like a jigsaw sewing machine. If I, yeah, I had a baby. Yeah, that's basically what happened, I think. Thank you, Nenny. Thank you. Okay, yeah, the donut. I totally forgot about that. Simpsons. Okay, let's do this. If we do like the three big cuts now, we should be able to see the rest of the guys. Oh, this one is terrifying. You can kind of see Marge Simpsons a lot better. If I were to make that, I would have had a pile of cut in half Simpson characters at best, and a fire at first. Oh well. I believe in you. I think you could have done it. Now you can kind of see Bart Simpson as well. What does it say? The last time someone made a joke about losing a finger, you lost all power 5 seconds later. Be careful. Yeah. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? By the way, Caro, I'm thinking about I'm gonna set aside some cash and buy a microphone. I think because then I could it might be a good idea to have it work with the music. Because sometimes I just want to talk and the music is playing. So yeah, that's what I'm thinking anyway. I made one eye bigger than the other. That looks kind of strange. Just gonna turn the camera around and I'll show you. Because I need to do this. Where was it? Marge Simpsons need an eyebrow. There was one more thing I forgot. What was it? Yeah, the pig. I believe that's that. Yeah. Ugh. Back to the scrolling. Scrolling in my skin. That doesn't seem like a good idea. There we go. Okay. Let's turn on some music again. Hello, guys! Oh, my voice broke.
Losing grip on the reins, industry shaking, outdated in their veins. Artificial mind disrupting all their plans. Watching panic sweating in their suits and brands. They push the same old sounds, same old names. AI coming through, burning all their claims. Computers in the book creating sonic flames. No more puppeteers breaking free from chains. Gatekeepers got it, power slips away. Digital revolution, taking down decay. Future in the hands of code all the way. Time for real talent, watch them fade to clay. AXX, watch them scramble and twitch. Tech on the rise, but they never switch. Their empire crumbles, every stone and brick. Artificial dream, breaking every trick. All the wizards, craving every dime. AI cuts deep, slaying them in time. New paradigms, algorithms climb. Free the people's voice, let the future rhyme. Gatekeepers got it, power slips away. Digital revolution, taking down decay. Future in the hands of code all the way. Time for real talent, watch them fade to gray. Wizards, craving every dime. AI cuts deep, slaying them in time. New era dawns, algorithms climb. Free the people's voice, let the future rhyme. Gatekeepers got it, power slips away. Digital revolution, taking down decay. Future in the hands of code all the way. Time for real talent, watch them fade to clay.
Hello to everyone in chat. Okay, let's go. Okay.
Talking heads on the TV screen say the war's about to go. Everyone's a drama queen. Let's end the show. Press the button, stop the chatter. Let's see what really matters. Turn this world into nuclear batter. Erase the world you shattered.
Okay guys, let's do this because this is the last cut. Ooh, concentration, this can break. My God! That was pain. That was pain. But I think we did it. I need to check something. Double. That's not good. Let's do this. What happened to you? It's nothing that broke. It's just a small piece that got stuck in here. So that's what I'm removing. But nothing broke, so that's good. Oh no, I've forgotten one thing. Doing that, oh, this is gonna be crazy. Okay. We gotta do that. I've forgotten to drill a hole in Maggie's eye, basically. Doing that at the end of everything, that's not a good idea. I gotta be super careful with that. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna bring you guys along with me for this part, because if it's break, it might be well, you can point and laugh if I break it. That's really not a good idea. Okay. That's okay. Yeah, we did it. Okay, I'm gonna remove the tape, so might as well do it in front of this wall, the crazy wall. I had to use that fan today because it's way too hot in here. Okay. YouTube short in 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Oh, hopefully not. Hopefully not. Okay, if you guys have any question, let me know while I remove this. Do you want to watch me take it off, or does it matter? I don't know. You never see this part actually. It's just my freezer. Not very interesting, you know. But, you know, just removing this part alone of the picture, actually, I'm gonna do that because, again, you can really mess up this type of stuff. So let's do that. Okay. Sorry for moving you guys around. Okay, let's do this. I think this is one of the most detailed pictures that we've done, you know. So we're gonna do the same thing as we always do. We're gonna sand it down very carefully this time, and oil it, and frame it and everything. But yeah, turned out cool though, have to say. This turned out really, really cool. The Simpsons. You guys have any suggestions of what other pictures we should be doing in the future? Like if you have like TV series, like you should do this action hero or something. I'm interested, you know, especially gaming characters, because we really got to do more gaming characters. I feel like we've done so many superheroes and that's sort of like, I love doing that. But I'm trying to get, like, slowly move away from it just because we've done so much of it. But it's hard, you know, because I love it. South Park. Oh, I love that. I love that. Absolutely. They're not really hard characters to make, though. That's the only thing I'm thinking. Like, they're fairly simple. So, I don't know if it's going to be a lot of cuts, but maybe there are detailed stencils out there, or maybe I can make some detailed stencils. I don't know. Guts from Berserker. Oh, Boomer, you had some suggestions for doing 40k Warhammer. I sort of feel like I owe you to do that as well. So yeah, I started designing something, but it just became so complicated that I kind of stopped and focused on other stuff instead. But doing Warhammer is something that I want to do. I want to do Gears of War. I loved Gears of War 1, 2, and 3. And I started playing the fourth one, but I'd never finished it. And there's a new one coming out. Lara Croft, that's a great idea. Absolutely, we got to do Lara Croft. By the way, Kauro, have you gotten your T-shirt yet, or the picture I sent you? Yeah, we have done Geralt, but Geralt did really well, so it would be cool to do another Geralt. People really like that series. Not series, but that series. No, not yet. Still waiting. All right, I remember. You know what's funny? The biggest success as far as the shorts go is actually when the Minion broke. That one has over 3K views. Which I don't understand. Why try to understand the internet? I don't know. But it just makes me laugh. Commander Shep. Yo, I love Mass Effect. Yes. Mass Effect. Awesome. Are they gonna make more Mass Effect games, actually? I would love more Mass Effect games. They did talk about... They were talking about making a movie, but then they ended up not making it. Maybe we should do The Last of Us. Obi-Wan Kenobi. Or that Star Wars stuff, right? I've seen all the Star Wars movies, but it never became really my big thing. Like, I like it, but I didn't get obsessed. Like with Lord of the Rings, I kind of got obsessed. Yeah, Darth Maul will be cool. There's some really cool stencils of Darth Maul. What's cool about him is that the design is cool regardless if you know who the character is. So that's really a good idea for live streams. Shame on you, Star Wars is my life. Yeah, but you're probably a little bit older than me, right? I actually don't know how old you are. Like, I'm 40, so I feel like Lord of the Rings and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, you know, like that type of thing. Like, I'm a little bit too young for Star Wars being my thing. It's like I didn't say I didn't like it, because I do, but I think X-Men is really good for my my generation. God damn, I'm old. I love your artwork. Thank you, Primitive Bullies Tony. If anyone's doing scroll sawing, I do have free stencils up on my website. Feel free to use that in whatever way you want. But it would be cool if you tagged me, so I could see you if you made something with it, of course. But yeah. How long have you been streaming today? Like 3 hours or something? I felt like this one was taking a long time today, and we had to do. I tried to Sorry, my English today. We had to restart the stream, and now I know why that notification didn't work. It's like I said before, and I'll say it again. When I go offline, it creates a placeholder. If you for the next stream, if you delete that placeholder, then there will be no notifications when you go live. So that's what happened. I deleted it to because it was like, okay, I'm gonna save space on my mobile, so I just went through a lot of old files and I deleted it. So that's what happened, and that's what happened the last time we streamed, but we only had 2 viewers as well, which was funny because we went from having one stream where we basically had 2 viewers, and the next stream we literally had, what was it? 260,000 views. like the day after. It was insane. Like, I don't understand anything anymore, but now I'm starting to understand why stuff is going on. So I'm gonna do this. The original Star Wars was in the 70s and 80s. The prequels were in the 2000s. You have no excuse to not be a Star Wars nerd. Yeah, I do prefer the old ones. But if they came out, if the original ones came out when I was younger, I'd be a huge fan. It's like I offended someone. It's like Star Wars fans are the most dedicated fans in the world, I think. Maybe Star Trek fans as well. I think I've actually watched more Star Trek than Star Wars, because it used to be on TV when I got home from school. So I watched a lot of Star Trek. By the way, I'm not saying it's better. I'm saying that's also a thing. What's your favorite trilogy? Oh yeah, you asked Boy the Carol. My favorite is Lord of the Rings. But my favorite movie of all time, I guess it's more of a series than a movie. But I'm like a history nerd as well, so I really like that war movie, Band of Brothers. It's extremely good. But yeah, it's almost like a documentary more than a... Anyway guys, now we are finished, so now we can continue. This is gonna get really, really cool. Just gonna remove some of the tape here and then we can continue. Whew. Today I am working my ass off for you guys. Okay, same deal as always.
losing grip on the reins. Industry shaking, outdated in their veins. Artificial mind disrupting all their plans. Watching panic sweating in their suits and brands. They push the same old sound, same old names. AI coming through, burning all their claims. Computers in the book creating sonic flames. No more puppeteers breaking free from chains. Gatekeepers got it, power slips away. Digital revolution, taking down decay. Future in the hands of code all the way. Time for real talent, watch them fade to gray. AXX, watch them scramble and twitch. Tech on the rise, flipping every switch. Their empire crumbles every stone and brick. Artificial dream, breaking every trick. Autos and wizards, craving every dime. AI cuts deep, slaying them in time. New era dawns, algorithms climb. Free the people's voice, let the future rhyme. Gatekeepers got it, power slips away. Digital revolution, taking down decay. Future in the hands of code all the way. Time for real talent, watch them fade to gray. Wizards craving every dime. AI cuts deep, slaying them in time. New era dawns, algorithms climb. Free the people's voice, let the future rhyme. Gatekeepers got it, power slips away. Digital revolution, taking down decay. Future in the hands of code all the way. Time for real talent, watch them fade to gray.
Okay. Oh, let me turn off this fan. I had to use that one today. Oh god, killing me here. I had to use that one today because it's really hot. Okay, I don't know if we actually talked about this wall after we did the challenge, but yeah, the mittens went up on the wall, obviously with the Mona Lisa. So yeah. Oh, almost lost this one. Turned out very, very cool today. I wanted a black frame, but I'm out of black frames, so that's why we had to go for a white one. But this one is probably the most detailed picture that I have made. This was a workout, but it turned out really cool, I think. I hope you guys like it as well. The Simpsons movie, if you haven't seen it, I suggest you see it. It's fun. 70 new subscribers, not bad, considering all the technical difficulties we had today. Yeah, you know what? At the end of the day, it's you can't get too obsessed with all of that stuff. Like I said, we went from one stream, we had two people watching, and the next day we had what was it? 260,000 watching. So it's like you know, who cares? Tomorrow we're doing this one. I know that Splashbee has been asking for this one. She wanted to do the K-pop Demon Hunters, so we're gonna do that. It's a funny show if you haven't seen it. A brand new show on Netflix. It's funny. We're gonna do that one. It's a little bit girly. It's a little bit different, but I think we're gonna do we're gonna do that as well. So, and on Monday we probably continue our picture that's gonna go up here, the Justice League picture. Yeah, we'll also probably do some challenges coming up. I wanted to do challenges on Monday, but I think if we're going to do it every Monday, then it's getting too much. And let's do it when, I don't know, we're going to give it a little bit more time. But yeah, now that your community is growing, have you thought about also streaming on Twitch? Haven't really thought about it. I know that I can dual stream, but I also know that Twitch has some rules when it comes to dual streaming. So I'm not entirely sure what the rules are on Twitch at the moment. But I'm not saying no. I'm just, I need to look into it. You should go and watch the Clone Wars TV series if you're not a fan after that. Start making Star Wars. We have made Star Wars characters and we can keep doing Star Wars characters. Absolutely. I'm not against doing that. So the problem on this channel is never having enough stuff to make. It's the other thing that I want to make too much at the same time. Non-stop. Yeah. So yeah. But thank you to everyone who has been watching today. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. We are trying to get to the next thing, which is 7K. And when we get to 7K, we'll do another special. Yeah, we'll do the challenge when it gets to yeah. You guys want me to tell you what the next special is going to be? Like and subscribe, everyone. Yeah. Let's get to 10K subscribers. Yeah, that would be a dream, isn't it? Let's get to 7 first. I'm thankful for every single subscriber. So, you know, I never thought that we would ever get to 5K. So that we're at over 6K subscribers now. I mean, like, I'm a dude making superhero pictures on YouTube on a scroll saw, on a saw no one has ever heard of. So, you know, to me it's all fun. It wouldn't hurt to change the color of yeah. Had to be one joke, right? Usually it's red. It's faded a little bit. But yeah, gotta retouch it again with some red. I did have it pink for a little bit, actually. But yeah. Okay. Any questions, guys? Or should we end the stream now? I'll be back tomorrow, 7 p.m. as always, with K-pop Demon Hunters. That one is probably gonna go a little faster than it's going to go faster than the one today. So if we do have extra time, we might do one of those Justice League pictures as well. But hello, Vonley. Hello. But yeah, oh yeah, please join us on Discord if you want to be part of a community. We're trying to build a community over at Discord. We should probably hang out more there, and maybe we could all hang out and talk, you know, play some games. I don't know, something. Just I don't know, something that will be cool, you know. I'll search some cool pictures that you could make in the future and throw them into the suggestion box. Yeah, do that. If you guys have any suggestions, feel free to put them in that suggestion box. It's a really good idea. And usually I try to make stuff that people suggest. Sometimes they're a little bit like, you know, I've never heard of them, you know, but for the most part, I've been trying to do that. What do you mean faster? It only took 3.5 hours to finish the season. Jesus, yeah. That's the longest stream we've ever done so far, actually. So that's brutal. But yeah, it turned out great. It did turn out great, I have to say. I'm actually wondering if we should put it up on the wall as a place holder until we do some special, because all the specials that we do are going up on this wall, and we're just gonna keep building and have fun with that wall. Yeah, so if you do have like, oh, this would be funny for the wall, you know, I'd love to hear about it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow at 7 p.m. Bye bye, guys. Woohoo! The Simpsons!